So there's a lot of hype about the R&D tax credit for good reason. The IRS is actually estimated that they're going to give out $150 billion over the next 4 years alone. Companies of all sizes across the country are benefiting, from agriculture to aerospace, cosmetics to manufacturing, crypto and blockchain to B2B SaaS companies everywhere. And it's no small change. Companies want to know how they can get their piece of their billion-dollar idea in the form of money in their pockets. You don't have to be profitable, you don't have to be in the marketplace currently, and you don't have to be turning your wheels in a lab coat to get this money. So, in the next few videos, we're gonna go over what activities qualify, what personnel qualify, and how to actually monetize the credit so you can figure out exactly what you're gonna get back every single year. You came to the right place. Hi, my name is Ari Salafia, and I'm the founder and CEO at TaxTaker, where we help businesses all over the country take advantage of the billions of dollars the government sets aside every year in R&D tax credits. We're going to cover the history of the R&D tax credit. We're going to cover what activities actually qualify for the credit, what expenses qualify for the credit, and most importantly, how to monetize this tax credit so that you get the millions of dollars that you're owed. Most of the time when we talk with business owners, it's not so much a matter of if the company qualifies, but when it's going to make the most sense for the business. So if you follow along, you're going to leave with a confidence of knowing if the R&D tax credit is the right fit for you. So as a first step, it's super important to see if your activities actually qualify for the R&D credit. Is your business technical in nature? Are you developing or improving upon a product or technology? Are your activities based in the hard sciences or computer science? Do you have uncertainty along the way? Is there risk of failure? Can you demonstrate a process of experimentation on your projects? If you answered yes to these, you likely qualify. So let's dive in to see if your expenses make it a fit for your business. So let's dive into what expenses qualify for the R&D credit. You'll hear a lot that the R&D credit is a wage-driven credit, meaning that salaried or W-2 personnel qualify. Those are going to be your designers, your developers, your engineers, those pushing your products or technologies forward. But bonus tip, we can actually take a supervisory or support level approach to qualifying personnel, meaning those folks that oversee those designers, maybe it's the CEO or COO, or folks that support, those could qualify too. You don't necessarily have to be in the code to get the credit. The next bucket of expenses are going to be outside contractors. This is huge for businesses across the country, but it's really important to note that this is a US-based credit. We know talent is global, but unfortunately, we can't include overseas expenses. And I'll do you one further here. If you're paying an agency that's based in the US, but those folks are overseas, that won't qualify. So it just means any contractors that are physically here in the US can be included in the credit. And the last bucket of expenses is going to be more for the hardware or physical product companies. Those are going to be supplies or materials that are consumed in the prototyping phase. Or if you're a software company, we can take a look at some of your cloud costs as they relate to your testing and staging environments. So think AWS, Google Cloud, Heroku, or the like. If you have these types of expenses, you're going to probably get a credit here really soon. All right, so we've gone over what activities qualify, what expenses qualify, and now you want to know how you can actually monetize the credit. So we're going to keep it super simple. At the federal level, the R&D credit allows you to get back up to 10% of your qualified expenses, meaning that in the last scenario, if you had $500,000 worth of engineering spend, you'd be eligible for $50,000 in R&D tax credits. And that's for the life of your business. The coolest thing about this program is that it's completely unique and relative to what your activities and internal spend looks like. So if you grow in a certain year, or maybe take on some other investments and you scale back in other years, you're gonna get a credit regardless. It's just going to fluctuate around that 10% level. So let me ask you, what are you gonna do with that $50,000? We can't wait to find out.